Before we dropped the suits at the Hawaii Fish and Dive Expo, the crew got together to put these suits to the test. After a few nights having a good time, it's time to hit the water, and conditions were looking cherry. The first spot we went had plenty fish. The water was a little bit dirty, but it's the first drop that I took, just scoping out the grounds, and I had a bull pile, had a bunch of toals, and some goats in front of me. So I'm just scanning around, taking my time, deciding what I want to shoot. After that, I shot a bunch of Roi, some oohs, and I kept seeing this Moana Cully. It's a good size one. Let's see it come and go, and finally was able to take a drop on it. Here's Kaleo taking a drop on one of the sickest move piles I ever saw. Right after that, we changed spots. The water was a little bit deeper, and immediately I took a drop, trying to call in an uku. Unfortunately, after all that dusting, he didn't want to come and play. A little further down, me and Mo drifted over some moo, and we were debating whether to shoot it, because from the surface it looked kind of small, but took a drop, got closer, I seen it was good size, and had to take a shot. Shortly after that, the current picked up, so we had to move spots. We decided to go a little shallower. This Roi actually bent the tip of my shaft, and it's still bent till today. So the rest of the trip, I had to use that shaft with the bent tip. This spot had a lot of game, a lot of uhu, had some goats, some moose, and the surge started to pick up, which made it a little bit more challenging to shoot fish. I ended up shooting this moo, and as we know, diving, you can run into anything. So shallow, ended up seeing a uku. I found some chum in my pocket. I was playing cat and mouse and ended up getting a shot on it just real quick. And I noticed that the line was getting tangled up in the reef, so immediately I had to go down and make sure that I secured my fish. We changed spots one more time before we called it a day, and I ran into this big knife jaw. If you actually rewind the footage, you can see that the tip of my shaft is slightly bent. So the next day we headed out deeper water. We ran into some rubbish, a drift net, and a mooring ball, hoping that there was some mahi, onos, or ahis on it, but never have. So we started chumming and a bunch of ukus started showing up. So I took a drop, hoping to line one up, and one curiously swims up, trying to call it in, and I take my shot, and it rips off. And on the way up, Mo actually shoots a rainbow runner, and all the commotion of the rainbow runner brings in one shark. And then next thing you know, there's just a herd of sharks coming in out of nowhere. My gun's not even loaded, and I only have the shaft in my hand. Mo was trying to put down a fish. It just got hot really quick. Here's B-Boy later on that drift lining up on an uku and takes a shot, really nice shot. Sick that I got it on footage. This is the clip from B-Boy's point of view. We changed spots, and here's Kaleo taking a drop on another uku. Here comes Joe with the backup shot. current forced us to move spots, so first drop of this next spot, I see this nice monocollie. Just cruised right by me, was able to take a nice shot. Coming up, see my partner checking on me, making sure I got my fish. Going to shocker. We swam around more and ended up seeing this free swimming omilu. So I just slowly dropped, try to line up a shot. As I swam away, I hit it, and I knew it was a bad shot already. Immediately, Cleo goes down and checks on my shot. The shaft only penetrated to the cheek. So, to security, put in a backup shot. I was able to land it. Me and Kaleo stuck together, and I was already exhausted, so I was just spotting Kaleo as he went down and shot a nice Joe. Then we headed back in, enjoyed a few beverages, and left nothing behind but good times. Along with the fish that we gotta bring home, we spent some time killing a lot of Roi, which is an invasive fish to Hawaii. We ended up shooting over 200 pounds of Roi. Mahalo to Brother Ren for taking care of us on the water, and a mahalo to Captain Justin for taking us out. Until next time, like, subscribe, and join us on our next venture.